Good morning, President Adesina and my fellow governors. The Gambia is among countries most vulnerable to climate change, which is expected to place a major burden on national development as the productive base of the economy depends on natural resource base on climate-sensitive activities such as crop production, livestock management, fisheries, energy, and water resources. These climate-sensitive sectors are already affected due to variability characterized by abnormal rainfall patterns, increased temperatures, rise in sea level, flooding, increased frequency of droughts, and more recently, severe windstorm. Climate change is already posing serious challenges to two of our most critical sectors, namely agriculture and tourism. Agricultural sector has been seriously hampered by the frequent occurrence of drought and deforestation. Several studies and assessments suggest that climate change negatively influences yields of major crops grown in the Gambia. Drought experienced in 2011 and 2014 led to a 50% drop in crop output, while the 2016 short rain season led to a significant drop in crop production and increased food price inflation. Groundwater in Western Gambia is also at the risk of increased salination, while coastal aquifers may become reduced, which would affect fresh water supplies and peri-urban agriculture. Windstorms and floods are also a recurring problem for the country, and they cause great damage to property. Each year, these hazards result in significant infrastructure damage, injuries and fatalities, and significant loss and damage to agricultural production. It is estimated that each year, property damage from windstorm, floods, and loss from crop yields amount to tens of millions of Gambian dollars. On tourism, a 1-meter rise in sea level is expected to inundate about 8.7% of the Gambia's total land area, including over 61% of current mangrove area and over 1/3 of swampland. Also at risk of inundation is over 50% of Banjul, the capital city, including Banjul Port, the country's only deep water seaport. It is envisaged that in the long term, beach loss to sea level rise and wave action driven by high impact weather events will diminish shoreline attractions, degrade amenities, and restrict recreational activities, thereby negatively impacting the tourism industry. The impact of sea level rise and coastal erosion on tourism and artisanal fisheries sector is very significant and can, if not addressed, affect the lives and livelihoods of the coastal settlements. Despite all these challenges, the Gambia is the first country to be on track to meet the climate change target as per the Paris Accord. We have attained these results by investing in renewable energy as well as investing in the restoration of forests, savanna, and mangroves. On diversifying our energy mix, we intend to gradually increase the total amount of renewables to reach at least 30%, both hydro and solar, of the total energy consumed within the medium term, which is in line with our energy roadmap. Given the high cost of mitigating and adapting to climate change, we need international support to scale up our sustainability efforts. Limited access to resources to make quick changes to lifestyle, especially with respect to food supplies, and low access to reed spreading mechanisms render many people highly susceptible to the current variability of the future climate changes. We will work with our mitigating strategy to realize the Paris Accord target on time. However, to get there requires massive investments, and we look forward to work with our development partners to get there.